Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk specifically about multiple businesses under one LLC. This is a question that many business entrepreneurs ask themselves at some point during their careers. Well, the straightforward answer is yes. Business owners can incorporate and operate several limited liability companies as long as the requirements of the county, city, and state are followed and the obligations of entity formation are fulfilled. There are numerous reasons why business owners choose to run more than one company. When it comes to running several LLCs, business owners and entrepreneurs have a few options to consider in terms of organizational structure. Let's take a look at what options you have for owning and operating multiple businesses. There are three popular ways to structure multiple businesses, and we'll explore how each scenario works. Single limited liability company with multiple DBAs. To cover the operations of a new business, many business owners choose to establish a DBA or doing business as. Under their original formation, if your companies are somehow connected, then this would make the most sense. In some areas, a DBA is also known as a trade name, fictitious name, or assumed business name. For instance, suppose you are now ABC Butchers as a butcher shop but want to open DEF Barbecue Eatery as a restaurant with a focus on barbecue. As your barbecue business grows, you expand and start GHI Butcher Bros, a catering company. Soon after that, JKL's Spanky Barbecue Food Truck is on the scene. All three subsidiary companies are organized around the main LLC, ABC Butchers, under this arrangement. Contracts are signed under the name ABC Butchers, and all invoices and payments are processed through the one LLC that operates under the paradigm. Following this technique, you may gradually add more DBAs. Who can know? Spanky's barbecue sauce can be the next trendy item at your local supermarket. There are some advantages like the lower administrative expenses because you just have one LLC. The tax filing process is similar, and the single LLC handles all reporting. There are also some drawbacks such as additional fees for each DBA filing. Since each DBA is governed by a single LLC, there is a higher chance of loss due to debt and liabilities. Possible misunderstandings with suppliers and clients, given that payments and invoices would be made through the LLC rather than the DBA. Multiple LLCs. Separate LLCs are formed in this manner, one independent of the other. All of the requirements for running one LLC are multiplied and now applied to the other LLC. Filing yearly reports, appointing a registered agent, obtaining an EIN, and paying taxes separately for each LLC are all part of this process. Establishing several LLCs is a tactic that business owners can utilize to expand and grow their company. This could be a branch of their existing operation or an attempt to try something altogether different. In multiple LLCs, some benefits like each LLC liabilities and debts being kept separate from the other businesses are available. There is no risk of confusion with vendors and customers as each LLC has its own separate banking, billing, and invoicing connected to it. Some drawbacks are higher costs, filing fees for each LLC, annual fees, registered agent fees, etc., and separate tax filing for each LLC. Series LLC. A series LLC means that there is one LLC at the top of the structure that acts as the parent corporation and manages the entire set of subsidiary LLCs. The main LLC is this parent corporation, which many states also consider a holding company. The main LLC does not run its own business under this structure. The parent LLC simply organizes and supervises the other mini LLCs in a series LLC arrangement. This is also referred to as an umbrella corporation. This structure is preferred by many real estate developers. It essentially permits them to form an LLC for each property or mini LLC, shielding each company or property from the responsibilities and debts of the other properties. The individual LLCs are under centralized supervision with a specific management structure in place. The liabilities and debts of each LLC are maintained separately from those of the other enterprises. This works well in the LLC series. Now, some disadvantages are also there. Most successful for the main company, spin-offs are not practical for many firms. The same expenses and demands come with owning many LLCs. Generally, states and counties do not limit the number of DBAs that an LLC may use. Each individual DBA that the LLC desires to utilize must be registered, paid for, and published separately by the LLC. Is running multiple businesses under one LLC better than a series LLC? A series LLC has the same benefits as a master LLC that is structured over multiple other LLCs. Series LLCs, however, benefit from more flexibility and straightforward management. The holding company and operating business will be created within a single LLC when using a series LLC to host several independent business organizations. Each unit in the series is eligible for its own owners, liabilities, and assets. How to file taxes if you have two businesses. The simplest method is to employ a single LLC structure with DBAs. Accounting is easier under this approach because all DBAs fall under the LLC and income is reported on the same Schedule C. Each individual LLC among the many LLCs must operate as its own entity and file taxes separately. As mentioned in the drawbacks of having many LLCs, this can be costly and present a more convoluted image when it comes to tax reporting. Each individual LLC among the many LLCs must operate as its own entity and file taxes separately. As mentioned in the drawbacks of having many LLCs, this can be costly and present a more convoluted image when it comes to tax reporting. At the federal level, series LLCs file under the parent LLC, eliminating the requirement for each LLC to file separately. Although this may appear to be an advantage, each state that authorizes a series LLC may have distinct tax filing procedures at the state level, and some require each LLC in the series to file separately, adding a significant amount of effect. You can have as many business entities as you want when it comes to businesses. Not even the sky is the limit. Having multiple enterprises, though, might make it challenging to successfully manage them all, is one approach to streamlining operations. When done correctly, this can make your legal and financial paperwork simpler so you can concentrate on running your enterprises. However, the setup procedure might be a little challenging. The most frequently asked questions about managing several enterprises under one LLC are addressed here. Creating and managing one LLC is enough to keep many small business owners busy. However, a company's course might shift quickly or gradually over time. Fortunately, small business owners have the choice to grow and create many LLCs as a method to branch out, try something different, and even reduce potential liability worries. Creating many LLCs is another indication that you're doing something correctly as a small business owner. Perhaps you'd want to investigate a new revenue stream through a different product or service that does not quite fit within the scope of your current company's services. Or perhaps you want to try something new without affecting your present business's reputation. Which holding company structure is right for you? When trying to spin off your primary firm, a holding company structure is ideal. If you wish to keep your businesses independent despite the fact that they are all in the same general industry, you might choose to use one LLC as a holding company for several other LLCs. In this manner, each LLC remains independent of the others while nevertheless being managed by the same organization. This format is widely used by real estate developers who set up an LLC for each property. This protects each property from being held liable for the obligations or liabilities of any of the other properties. Discuss your ideas with an accountant or lawyer who focuses on business creation. They can examine your circumstances and offer advice regarding the structure that would best serve your needs and the interests of your enterprises. We always advise speaking to the tax expert or attorney before determining how you wish to arrange your various company operations, because each has its own advantages and disadvantages.